Welcome to our exclusive series, Creating Web Pages with HTML. This is Episode 2, HTML Tags and HTML Structure. By now you should have mastered everything in Episode 1 that your instructor told you. You should know how to create directories, create, save, and update files in Notepad, and load and reload HTML files into an additional browser. I will not repeat the steps shown in prior episodes, so if you're unsure of anything, go back now and review Episode 1 again. Having said that, let's jump right into HTML. HTML stands for Hypertext Markup Language. It's not a complicated computer language. In layman's terms, HTML is simply text that creates content-rich web pages which can link to other web pages. HTML is made up of several dozen items that browsers understand. These items are what we call HTML tags, and we are going to create these tags today. Here is what a tag looks like. Tags start off with the less than sign, or what is sometimes called the opening bracket. Following that is the letter or word that makes the tag what it is. Lastly is the greater than sign, or what is known as the closing bracket. When a browser opens up your HTML file and sees the opening bracket, it says, "Oh, this could be the start of a tag." Then the browser reads the text that follows, sees the closing bracket, and realizes that this is indeed a tag. In this example, this is the starting HTML tag. Finally, the browser checks to see if it recognizes the tag as a valid tag. If it does, it will perform whatever function it is programmed to do. So your browser sees a tag and is about to do something, but to what? This is really important. Whatever content comes after the opening tag is what will be affected by the tag action. And when will this action stop? The action will continue until the browser is told to stop. To stop the action of an opening tag, you must provide a closing tag. The closing tag is the same as the opening tag, but it has a / before the text. These two tags create what you could consider a container. This container concept is crucial to understanding and mastering HTML. Basically, all you have to do is learn several dozen of these tags and you will be well on your way to greatness. So without further ado, let's open up Notepad and type some tags. Hit pause now and open up Notepad. When you're done, come back and hit play again. First, I'd like you to click on Format, then Word Wrap. When you type lots of text, it can scroll way off the screen, making it difficult to understand your code sometimes. This option avoids that. Okay, type the opening HTML tag. Hold down the Shift key on your keyboard and click on the less than symbol to create the opening bracket. Then type HTML and then the greater than sign. Hit Enter several times to create space for more tags, and then type the closing HTML tag. Don't worry about spacing issues here. If you wanted to, you could type all of your HTML on one line. The browser ignores all the formatting that we do inside of Notepad, except for hitting the spacebar once to separate words. I don't type all of my HTML on one line because it makes it harder visually to see what's going on with the coding. For this same reason, I use all lowercase letters when I type my HTML tags. At this point, we have our opening HTML container. Now we are going to put other tags inside of these tags. Let's take a look at a web page so I can show you the two main parts of an HTML page that make up the base template for an HTML file, which we will create later. This is the tutorial homepage. There are two main parts to this page. The first part is the body of the page, which you can see here. This is where all the content goes. The other area is the head of the page, which is where the behind-the-scenes coding goes to control things such as search engine related coding and coding for importing other files into the page. The only exception to this behind-the-scenes head area is the title of the page, which you can see at the top left. We are going to code these two sections for our own file now. Click on the line beneath the starting HTML tag and type the opening head tag. Hit Enter twice and type the ending head tag. Inside of our head container is where we put the title tag, like the one we saw earlier. Click on the line between and type the opening title tag. Now type HTML template followed by the closing title tag on the same line. This illustrates that you can indeed put a whole tag container on one line if you like. The head section is now done. Click under the ending head tag and type the opening body tag. Click on the line above the closing HTML tag and type the ending body tag. Under the starting body tag, type place content here. We now have a basic HTML template that we can build upon in later exercises. So this is what our HTML file looks like so far. Notice how the inner tags are between their outer tags. This is what we call nesting tags. Basically, when you write tags, remember this: close the inner tags before you close the outer tags. If you nest your tags wrong, your page will load improperly. The more HTML you type, the more this will become second nature. Okay, pause the video and type this code into Notepad. When you're done, save the file as template.html into your HTML folder, open a second browser, and load your file into it. When you're done, come back and hit play again. And here's what our awesome page looks like. Again, your file is not much to brag about, but at this point you now have the foundational knowledge you need to breeze through the rest of the HTML tags. You understand the programs involved, the structure of an HTML template file, and properly nesting tags. The rest is smooth sailing. Congratulations, you made it through another episode. In episode 3, you will learn how to place content on your pages with tags that are known as block tags. That's next time on Tubetorial.